Hello, my name is Leon, also known as A1 Beats on the internet.
Hi, my name's Jake, otherwise known as Spooky.
My name's Andre, currently known as Shmaki.
Hey, my name's Ming, otherwise known as Mingovi. And
I'm part of Team Athletico in the Fortnite division.
Coming into my first LAN, I had high expectations, I would like to say. I would like to say also that I wanted to probably play better than what I did. It was a bit lackluster if anything, but I think I got a good experience overall from tonight.
Well, firstly, the number one priority, in my opinion, is definitely the experience. The experience is our most important. And coming to the first LAN, we had one of the most amazing weekend of pretty much of our lives. Like it was so organized.
The experience, more like just seeing how it feels out, how I play in like a LAN, like an environment.
no, I think I played how I usually play. Just what I've done at home, practice coming into this was to hopefully pay off.
No, I understand that in a competitive like LAN is a different environment to where you play at home. But overall, it could potentially let players play like a different way. For example, play a lot more passive in a way because you're pretty nervous and stuff, right? You want to play, you don't want to make that much mistakes and stuff. So you used to, you don't usually play the way you used to. But I think for me to coming into this LAN with Mingovi, especially in duos, is that we had a mindset we were going to do everything the way we used to do. LAN in the same spot. We go rotations early. Everything we did the same way we did at home. In our pretty much our natural environment. And I reckon, what can I say? I mean, third place. So we definitely showed the same way we played at home.
Yeah, I think that the nervous element kind of kicks in to a certain extent, going to your first LAN, it's definitely apparent. As far as that goes, you still try to give your best, of course, but it's something to take into account for next time.
I think the biggest hurdle is definitely the time of when the whole LAN actually playing. It's not easy from 10 PM to let's say 4 or 5 in the morning. Like it's definitely like, I think that is, playing games that early in the morning is, well, especially during like a public event, it's very unusual.
Yeah, I think hurdle-wise, the time frame was very different. I would probably do something different about that.
I don't know, I guess gaming in a new environment, people watching you can get nervous sometimes. Yeah, expected to perform.
The environment's completely different. Everything's way different to home.
I think Joe's is in a pretty good spot as it is. Solos is kind of very boring to watch right now with no killer incentives, and I think squads can work.
No, definitely. I think it would just be a lot more exciting to watch, a lot more exciting for the spectators, casters, everything, etc., and for the players.
I just reckon that squads and duos are a lot more entertaining to watch than solos. Solos is kind of boring in a way, and even if you're like trying to cast solo, it'd be pretty difficult. People usually just hide and turtle most of the time, and it's very hard to see what's actually happening. But in a duo and squad environment, not only that the skill gap's way higher with 4 players and 2 players trying to work together, it's also a lot more entertaining to watch.
I still enjoy solos in like a competitive scene. I think it still would be good. I still rather squads and duos over it. I think solos should be like left out in a way.
I reckon if you ask a lot of professional players in Fortnite games, most of them will probably tell you like, we can probably go up against the rest of the world. I feel like in the same time we've never really versed anyone in the international scene, but usually in pretty much in esports history is that in every other game is that we don't usually compete like too well in the international standard. Fortnite, however, in my opinion, is kind of different in a way. Is that there's so much intense in the scene, and we haven't properly shown it yet. I reckon if we were to go international and we're the first, I reckon we'll be alright. We can definitely create huge offsets in the near future in the international scene. But it all depends on how well we push it together. Most importantly, we cannot be very very arrogant when versing or becoming to even verse international players. We need to respect them fairly to show that they are very wealthy opponents, because we never know. Firstly, we would like to thank all Athletico and our sponsors, Herman Miller and ROCCAT, for making everything possible today. Thank you very much for all the staff involved in Level Infinity Gaming Bar. I think we can all say here that the staffs were upright the most, like feel the nicest people, looked after us very, very well. The management, you know, they actually greeted individual player with our username, which these little things like means they really care about, you know, the players and stuff, making the whole entire thing possible, and giving everyone the best gaming experience. So that's very important. Thank you very, very much. But you guys have done it possible, and
well done. No, you've done.
My name's Shmacky. Yikes. What was the question?
Wasn't even a question, man. You're introducing yourself.